Okay, hey managers, it's Matt again, and as a follow-up to our meeting, another thing that I was asked to share is a little bit more detail on transactional analysis, which is really that human relations grid. Remember when we talked about permission, potency, and protection? Well, the human relations grid is a way of assessing what your ego states are as you communicate with other people. Transactional analysis is the analysis of a transaction between two people. One person says something, somebody reacts to it and says something back. That's a transaction. So I know we want a lot more information on that, and it's something that is probably better applied if you give me a call and we talk just about a situation you're in, and I'll be happy to maybe spend 5 or 10 minutes on a specific person you're having maybe a hard time communicating with or feeling like it's ineffective or they're ineffective. But here's what you need to know about transactional analysis. Transactional analysis is a way of saying you have ego states as a parent, which is you can be critical or you can be nurturing. And that test tells you if you're more critical or nurturing. It also tells you if you access your adult mindset or ego, which is really where you analyze information without emotion or without previous models of what things mean. And then lastly is the child. And the child is all about emotions and all the emotions the child learned from sort of 0 to 6. And so transactional analysis first looks at how are you communicating? Are you accessing your parent, which one, your adult, or your child to communicate with other people? Now we know, as I shared, 70% of your communication should come from your nurturing parent and 30% from your adult, which means make people feel good all the time because they want to feel good. And that's what Dr. Eric Byrne was talking about. People need to feel okay. And you need to feel okay too. So an ideal transaction is you both feel okay. The way to do that, nurturing parent and adult. Which means if you hear something you don't like, you have a nurturing way of fixing it rather than being maybe a little bit managerial, if you know what I'm saying. So, or critical parent. So I'm going to attach a document that explains this in more detail. What I would invite you to do is talk to me about how your assessment came out. Did you fill out the test? And then we'll talk about how you can maybe use that to gain better permission, potency, and protection in conversations by accessing more nurturing parent and more adult. What that test will tell you is what you're currently doing, so you know how much you need to modify. So that's it for this one. But again, I invite you to ask me questions if you would like to apply it to a specific situation. So that's it for this video, and I can't wait to hear from you if you have questions on this one and you want to share a situation. Thanks.